Usually when you see a first-place team playing a sub-500 team, the narrative just kind of writes itself. Good team beats bad team.
Yeah, that's usually how everyone looks at it.
Right. But today we're doing a deep dive into this August 23, 2026 matchup between the Mets and the White Sox. And, well, the numbers say those standings are a complete lie. We're going to show you how, like, a stiff breeze and some lucky defensive plays are completely skewing reality here.
Exactly. Our mission for this deep dive is to just completely ignore the fluff. I mean, we are strictly relying on advanced metrics, predictive models, and weather data to give you the highest density forecast possible. Zero narrative bias.
I love that. So if you're looking at the betting slate today, you see this first-place Chicago team at plus odds, and your instinct is probably to just jump right on it.
Oh, absolutely. It's tempting.
Yeah, but let's look at the starting pitching. Because to me, Chicago's Sean Newcomb, he kind of looks like a relief pitcher wearing a starter's mask. I mean, he's got this shiny 2.44 ERA, but is that just a disguise?
It absolutely is a disguise. I mean, when you look under the hood, his ERA looks great, right? But his baby P, his batting average on balls in play is an unsustainably low 0.261.
Wait, really? That low?
Yeah, exactly. Basically, when batters actually make contact against him, they're just hitting it right at the defenders. It's pure variance, just luck.
Wow, okay.
And the math says that luck is about to run out. His expected ERA is actually 3.87, and he's super vulnerable to righties. They're batting .287 against them.
Okay, so Newcomb is getting lucky, whereas the Mets starter, Nolan McLean, he's kind of doing it the hard way, right?
Right, totally different profile.
Because I'm seeing he's striking out over 27% of batters and, like, consistently pitching almost 6 innings a game, averaging 5.7, I think.
Yeah, McLean brings true stability. He misses bats. And that gives New York this massive fundamental advantage over an opener like Newcomb, who, he desperately needs his defense to bail him out of jams.
So McLean is going to generate a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah.
That spells trouble for Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Because making contact is basically what they've been struggling with all month.
Oh, massively. Over the last couple of weeks, Chicago has a 20.5% strikeout rate. They rely almost entirely on the long ball to score.
Right, like Miguel Vargas and his 29 homers.
Exactly. They use that raw power to just kind of hide the fact that they swing and miss constantly. It's a structural flaw.
Wait, hold on, though. I'm looking at the records. The Mets are, they're 59-71. And the White Sox are leading their division. Are you really telling me the math favors a sub-500 offense?
I mean, yeah. Predictive analysis only cares about what you're doing right now, not what you did back in May.
Oh, I see.
Right. So over the last 14 days, the Mets are surging. They've got 122 WRC plus CAS. Basically, they are generating runs 22% better than league average right now. Chicago is sitting at just 106.
Oh, wow. That's a huge gap.
It is. Plus, Mets righties, like Bo Bichette, they're mathematically primed to exploit Newcomb's struggles against right-handed pitching.
And because Newcomb is really just an opener in disguise, like you said, he's probably, not lasting past the third inning? Which means Chicago has to hand the ball to their bullpen incredibly early.
And that is their biggest vulnerability today. Because Newcomb is an opener, Chicago is relying on a highly taxed, really volatile committee of relievers.
So if they have to cover 6 or 7 innings...
Yeah, the chances of a blowout spike. The Mets, on the other hand, have quietly built this elite, restructured bullpen. Over the last 2 weeks, they've locked down a 2.90 ERA and a tiny 1.12 WIPP.
That's nasty.
Right. If New York gets an early lead, the back end of their bullpen is structurally built to just shut the door completely.
Okay, so the Mets have the pitching advantage, the bullpen depth, and the hot bats. But what about the physical environment? Because Chicago plays at Guaranteed Rate Field, and that park usually inflates home runs, doesn't it?
Normally, yes. It definitely boosts home runs.
So if the White Sox rely on raw power to compensate for their strikeouts, doesn't their home field kind of bail them out today?
See, you have to look at today's specific weather forecast. Right now, there is an 11.4 mile-per-hour wind blowing directly in from left center field.
Oh, man. So right where Vargas and the White Sox power hitters want to pull the ball in the air, they're just hitting into a wall of wind.
Precisely. The aerodynamic drag just neutralizes their power. It artificially suppresses the run environment, essentially erasing Chicago's only real path to winning this game.
So, synthesizing all this, if you're trying to forecast this matchup, where does the probability actually land?
The final projection is heavily in favor of New York. The Mets hold the highest mathematical win probability at a -108 money line.
Makes sense, yeah?
Yeah, McLean gives them true length. Their bullpen is superior, and their recent offensive form is just vastly better. Also, because of that intense wind suppressing Chicago's power, the total runs ecosystem points strongly to the under 8.5.
It's so fascinating. You really have to dig deeper than just looking at the standings.
You really do. The data tells the real story.
Yeah, it leaves you wondering, if a first-place team's structural flaws can be so thoroughly mathematically exposed by just a stiff breeze in an opener, how much of a division lead is actually just a complete illusion of scheduling? Something for you to think about next time you check the standings.